adjustment to the application that we have done. So I'm going to click on this. So I'm going to create the opening stock. So we have predefined this stock, the quantity. So we are going to remove all these demos. So I'm going to click on create opening stock, then click on OK. Then we create that. So this is the preview of the page. So we can easily come here to do some adjustment. So on this adjustment now, for this opening stock material, we can come here and adjust this. So anything you adjust here will be replaced, because the opening stock that we have created are being entered into two places. It's being entered into the opening stock material page and also into the material list, which we have it here. So now anything we are adjusting on our box stock opening stock will be updated. Like here now I can say we have 7,000. Let's say this one we have 10,000 now. Then after it has been updated, click on OK. We have 7,000, 10,000. Now if you come to our material list, you see that we have 7,000, 10,000. It is being replaced. Now let's go to our location opening stock. So we click on opening stock for our location. We add. So these have been predefined. So we are still going to remove everything. We are going to clear it off. So we have this. Then click on create. Then we have this. Then here now, this is what we have. So here now, maybe we want to make any adjustment, because the opening stock will only be done once. So I can come here to my adjust opening stock. Now in this place now we have available quantity. Then here now we can enter adjustment quantity, what we want to adjust it with. Now this one, now any value we enter here will be added to this available stock. So let's say we want to add 50. Then here we want to add let's say 70. Then here we want to add 10. Now that means we are going to have 150, 170, then 110. Not like the box stock opening stock, whereby that value will be replaced with the initial value there, with the initial value that is being submitted. So here now we have this. Let's say we want to adjust this one now with, let's say 20, let's say 30, then let's say 90. So after we are done with the adjustment, then we can submit. All right. So now you can see that we have 150, 170, then 110. Then here now we have 120, 130, 190. So that is how this opening stock works. So now let's go to our production stock register, whereby we can see the list at of the materials and their values. So now we are having this red icon because the stocks for this location have not been counted. So as we proceed, you will see how those icons colors are going to be changing. So here now I can click on these details to view at glance what we have done. So I click on this. So with this one I can see that I have all these datas here, because we have not done any adjustments. So we have this one here. So now I can go to my make sales. Now before we go to make sales, let's create box stock register. Let's distribute to location. So I'm going to click on single register. Let's say for sharing now, click on proceed. So out of this 7,000, now I want to release, let's say 200 of that material, 500 of this material. Want to release 70 of this material, then want to release 30 of this material to this particular location. So we have this. Then click on create stock register. All right, so we can easily come to our production register. Then from here now click on details, then select the date, which is 11th. Now we have stock received. We have all this. that we have received for today, for this particular date. So now let's go back to our sales. Let's make some sales. All right, click on continue. Okay, let's make sales for this person. All right, let's add, let's say 2. Then let's come down, let's say 3. All right, let's pick another item, let's say 3 or 4. All right, this is what we have. So you click on with delivery or without delivery, anyone. So let's say 3,000 and delivery charges. Then the payment method VFD. So from here now I can click on submit, confirm your submission. Then we have the receipt here. I can navigate back to my dashboard, make sales. Then we can see the sales details here. So from here now I can easily create my stock count. Then if it is the sales supervisor that wants to do the count by herself, she can come to production stock. So from here now I can click on this icon here. As for the sales rep, sales supervisor, now can click here, it will come to this place. But if it is sales rep, they can do their own counting from here. Create count. So from here now, let's say we counted this one as 300, then we counted this one as 200, we counted this one as 100, then this one 70, then like that you can continue. Let's say 30. Now you can enter any comment if there is. Scroll down. So I'm going to click on save. Maybe I still want to continue counting later. So here now we have update count. The sales rep can also check here to see. Now you can see that this icon has been turned to yellow. That means this particular location have started the account, and that is why we have this. So now let's go back to our make sales. All right, so you can click on update count. Then from here now, if there's any update you want to do to this page, you can do. But if there is none, then we have to lock it. We have submit lock stock count. Then click on OK. All right, it has been logged. Then you can see that when we lock the count, we will not be able to make any sales for that day. No sales will be able to. We won't be able to make any sales for that day. So, and we have this icon now, count logged. So now for the sales and sales supervisor, now we come to your production stock register. Then you can see that this icon has been turned to black. That means this location, maybe their staffs for this particular location have closed their counting for that particular day. So the sales rep can come here. Then they can now check if what they have counted is right or wrong. So if they want to make any adjustments, then you can come here. This is what the computer counted, which is the stock close, and this is what the staff counted, which is the physical stock count. So maybe we want to make any adjustment to this now. We can easily come here, increase. Increase means we want whatever number value we add here. Let's say we add 20 to this. Now that means we are adding 20 to this 300. Not that we are replacing this 300. So now, and our option here now is to increase it. So we have 300. Then let's assume that we want to increase this one also with, let's say, 400. Then here now we want to decrease this one. Maybe what they counted is not up to 100. So we can come here and say decrease. Then we have here and say 20. So from here now we can continue our adjustment, and if there's no other adjustment, you can see that we have other ones here, which is we have 00000 is only this one that will have values, whereas other ones don't have value. But on our stock close here, we have values here. We have, this is what we expect the location to have left, but this is what they have, which is 0000. So we can scroll down and click on adjust, confirm, approve, and approve stock count. So click on this, then click on OK. So from here now it has been, so here now we have this icon, count approved, and still we have sales close for the day. So you can easily come to our production stock register. Then from here, and I can see that this icon has been turned to green. This has been turned to green. So from here now, I can click on this icon, whereby you can see all the material for this location has been turned to 00000, because that is what we adjusted. So you can click on this icon and it will take us back to this detail page. On the detail page now, we have stock received that we received for today, stock used. These are the stocks that we used. We have 4, 4, 7, 7, like that. We have 12 here, we have 6, we have 20. Those are the materials that we use for today. So that is why we have that. Now we have this stock count. This is what the sales rep, this is what they counted. Here it is. Then we also have system count. This is what the system counted, what the system expected us to have. So from here now, this is what the admin or the sales rep adjusted, which is this. So now instead of this 300, now they now have 320, which is their final closing stock. We have 200 here. The system counted 600, then we have 600 adjusted to 600, so we have this 600 here. So this is what the location, this particular location, are going to use to open their stock the next day. So now after this is just to preview the details. So I can go back, I can come back to this here. So I can also click on these details. Maybe I want to check detail for a particular date. I can select the date here. It depends on the date. So from here I can click on continue. So from here now, this is the, so we also make some adjustments to our production stock. So from here now, you can click on new production adjustment. So from here, let's say we have flour. So let's say 1000. Then we can add more materials. Let's say butter, let's say 200. So here now I'm going to create a new page, a new tab, so that we can see the material that we have. So let's say, okay, let's say for example now this 50 cl, let's pick that so that it won't be. So we have, let's say 50 cl, we have 20. Now what we have left here is 6,800. Okay, let's say for example now we pick 300. Then we pick also this next material. What we have here is 9,500. We pick 500 of it. Then what we use it to create is beef patty. Let's say we are expecting it to give us let's see what we have for this beef patty now. Beef patty we have 500. So let's assume that we're expecting it to give us 500. So from here I'm going to submit it, then confirm this. Okay, so this is what we have. So if you refresh our page here now, which we have, whereby we have 6,800, then this, I'm going to right click and click on new tab. Okay, let me duplicate this tab, duplicate the tab. So from here now I'm having 6,500 here, then I'm having 9,000 here, then this one has been increased to 1,000. So that means what we have done here now is reflective. But now we want to reverse it. Maybe there's a mistake in this entry. Now you can click on this reverse. This is our new unit of material. This is the new one and this is the old one. So I don't want to close it so that you can see the difference. Now this is the new one. Now I will now want to reverse this entry. So I'll click on reverse, then accept, confirm it. So now if I come back here now, this new, if I refresh it, then we can see that this has been returned back to 500 and this one has been returned back to 6,800. So we have the same amount as the old that we have there. So that's the adjustment that we have made to the application. So if there's any other adjustments, you can put it in the group chat, whereby we are going to look at it. Thank you.